Arsenal accelerates. Andrea Berta set to trigger secret clause to secure his first signing, and RB Leipzig has just given a hand to help Arsenal finally seal the deal for Benjamin Sesko. Another big day for Arsenal, and if you carry this club in your heart like we do, you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, because every victory, every signing, every heartbreak, we live it all together. Let's jump into today's news. Arsenal are looking increasingly likely to complete the signing of RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko. The Gunners are desperate to land a number 9 this summer to compete with Kai Havertz, with Gabriel Jesus out until later in the year with an ACL tear. Sesko and Viktor Gyokeres are Andrea Berta's two primary targets, and it appears the North Londoners are now leaning towards the former. Arsenal Insider revealed on Friday that Arsenal are pushing to finalize a deal for Sesko after advancing in talks with Leipzig over the prospective transfer. RB Leipzig asks Slovenian FA for Benjamin Sesko to be removed from international squad. It's understood that Sesko is keen on a move to Arsenal, while Leipzig are happy to negotiate a fee lower than his release clause. The wheels are in motion for the deal to materialize, and it's expected to develop rapidly in the coming days. However, Sesko is currently on international duty with Slovenia, meaning the Gunners may have to wait until after Tuesday's game between the Eastern European nation and Bosnia and Herzegovina to make more direct contact with the player. That said, Leipzig are so eager to sanction the departure and cash in on one of their prized assets that they've made a special request to the Slovenian Football Association. According to the Mirror, the Bundesliga club have asked the Slovenian FA to omit Sesko from the squad for the friendly against Bosnia next week ahead of the player's potential move to the Emirates. Sesko ended the 2024/25 campaign nursing a knee issue, which saw him play just 3 minutes of Leipzig's final match of the season. The German outfit are desperate for the striker to avoid exacerbating the knock by playing for his country, with this outcome potentially jeopardizing his switch to North London. Slovenia have made no promises, as they feel that Cesco could yet prove fit enough to feature against Bosnia and Celje. However, as he continues his rehabilitation, Slovenia won't push him to play if he's not ready. Andrea Berta set to seal first Arsenal transfer by activating release clause for brilliant star. Andrea Berta has a lot to do at Arsenal this summer, but he's set to secure his first signing as the North London club's new sporting director. The Gunners want to sign a striker, a winger, a midfielder, a defender, and a backup goalkeeper in what could be an exceptionally busy transfer window for the Italian football administrator. Gabriel Jesus signed a new contract on Friday, with this being the first piece of business Berta has conducted, and he has several more players he wants to tie down to new deals this summer. Meanwhile, Martin Zubimendi is set to sign for Arsenal from Real Sociedad, with this deal expected to be announced in early July. However, another man may beat Zubimendi to becoming Berta's first Gunners acquisition. Arsenal set to sign Kepa Arrizabalaga. Arsenal are in need of a new backup goalkeeper after Norberto Neto returned to Bournemouth following his season-long loan in N5. Reports emerged on Friday suggesting Arsenal have made Kepa Arrizabalaga their top target in this department, and the deal has since progressed rapidly. According to David Ornstein of The Athletic, the Gunners are set to secure Kepa's services as they plan to activate his £5 million release clause. Despite having David Raya at their disposal, it's understood that the former Real Madrid man is willing to fight for his place at the Emirates and was convinced to turn down offers from elsewhere to join the North London outfit. The deal is expected to go through in the coming days. Kepa, who has been described as brilliant by Petr Cech via The Standard, was exceptional on loan at Bournemouth last season, keeping 9 clean sheets across 35 Premier League appearances for the Cherries. Experienced and inexpensive, the Spaniard is the perfect man to deputize for Raya. Last season, Mikel Arteta was unable to call upon Neto, with the Brazilian evidently not at the level required, meaning Raya had to play almost every minute for the Gunners. However, with Kepa in the Arsenal boss's ranks, and the 30-year-old boasting many of the same attributes as Raya, this won't be an issue for Arsenal. It's a great opening deal for Berta, which should set the tone for the rest of the summer. Parlour believes Arsenal should stick with Gabriel Martinelli over Rodrigo. Speaking on TalkSport, Parlour was asked whether Rodrigo would be a good signing for Arsenal and replace Gabriel Martinelli on the left flank. Whilst Parlour agreed that Rodrigo was a good player, he stopped short of saying the Real Madrid man was better than Martinelli and urged Arteta to stick with his current star. Parlour stated, "I like Martinelli. I know he has been a little bit indifferent last season, but towards the end he really started playing, didn't he? And I like him. He's a good character, so I would stick with Martinelli." Martinelli welcomed competition from Rodrigo, and there is a feeling that the 23-year-old would benefit from having someone fighting with him for a place in the Arsenal team. With 10 goals in all competitions, it wasn't his most prolific season, but as Parlour mentioned, he did show glimpses of being back to his best upon return from a hamstring injury, and Arteta believes Martinelli is frightening when at his best. Ray Parlour urges Arsenal to sign Morgan Rogers. Arsenal admire Morgan Rogers, and Parlour has urged Andrea Berta to go out and grab the midfielder from Premier League rivals Aston Villa. Parlour explained, "I think he's got so much potential. I'm going to go right. I'd pay the money to get him because he's 22 years old, and I think he's got everything going for him. He's only going to get better. Mikel can teach him, and he can play all along the front line. He can play number 10 wide everywhere, can't he? And he will score you some goals as well." Martin Odegaard didn't have his best campaign, and if the Gunners can lure Rogers to North London, he would also provide another excellent option for Arteta in attack. Gabriel Magalhaes provides fresh injury update after signing new Arsenal contract. Gabriel sustained a season-ending injury in early April, tearing his hamstring in a Premier League encounter against Fulham. The Gunners felt his absence despite their Champions League heroics against Real Madrid, winning just 3 of their remaining 8 league matches without the imperious center-back. This demonstrated his importance to Mikel Arteta's team, and thus it was imperative that Berta secured Gabriel's future to fend off interest from Saudi Arabia. The Arsenal faithful will be hoping to see Gabriel return in time for the start of preseason, and he issued a positive update regarding his fitness status upon signing his new deal. "I'm doing very well. It's a bit difficult for me, but I know it's time to recharge," he said. "I feel much better now, and I'm so excited for next season." Gabriel's injury setback was similar to those suffered by both Saka and Kai Havertz last season, and both returned to action about 3 months after sustaining these issues. That should mean the Brazil international returns to full fitness around the beginning of July, meaning he is likely to be ready in time to feature from the beginning of preseason. Gabriel cost Arsenal just £27 million back in 2020, and he's certainly proven to be a bargain. Not only is he an outstanding defender, but he's also found the back of the net 20 times across his 210 appearances for the North London club, more than any other center back in Europe's top 5 leagues since he made his debut. It appears Gabriel loves being at Arsenal, delivering a glowing message about his admiration for the Gunners when signing his new deal. "I arrived here as a young player, and after almost 5 years, I'm so happy and I've learned a lot," he said. "I'm so proud of myself. It's an amazing journey, and I'm so happy to continue it. I hope I win some trophies with this club because I love this club, and my family loves the club too. Arsenal is an amazing club, and I'm so proud to sign a new contract. I love this club. I love the supporters, my teammates. I love this stadium. I'm so proud, and thank you for all the support. We continue together for the future." And that wraps up today's biggest Arsenal news. If you enjoyed the update and want to stay on top of everything happening with the Gunners, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Come on, Arsenal!